microphone is on. Maybe.
I don't have any comments.
We're getting behind again. Well, I've been busy. I tell you, I've just been busy. The building arrived today, and I had to go down and look at it. And see if I can figure out what is what from this pad of papers on how to put it together. How is Noelle doing? I talked to Megan's mother. She's fine. She's fine. She's looking for Megan.
We're getting behind again. Well, I've been busy.
I think you've got sound because I've got sound.
The building arrived.
Want to hear it?
And I had to go down and look at it.
See there, I've got sound. So you guys all have to have sound. Somebody's telling me whether I have sound.
We have sound.
Service Dog Project?
I talked to Megan's mother. She's fine.
I'm at what? I wasn't getting what? Here, I can't understand what she's saying.
Had to go down and look at it.
Yes. No, we're not getting comments.
Service Dog Project? I'm at what?
Gotta keep looking at.
Refreshing.
Yep. Oh, okay, I got them. Yep. Right, thank you. Bye-bye.
What'd she say?
You have to go where it says sort by newest. Down under that. See where they no up above the box to the right. Now down.
Oh God, don't I love it? About.
Okay, scroll up. You have to click there, and then click newest in the new
I
comments.
had them 4 minutes apart or something.
Yeah, that brings up the new ones.
Huh.
There you go.
I never had to do that before.
Oh,
Sound is on and good. Wonderful.
okay.
Refresh to see. Yeah, I did refresh mine too. Okay. I will move this out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, you're on.
We're on.
What are we doing now?
Well, you get something for the basket. You get food.
Basket.
Get a spoon.
I don't know whether she wants to do that. It's so hot.
Yeah.
I think we're going to skip it.
Okay.
We don't really have any mail. We have a little bit from Tina. And then we have a little bit here from Suzanne. From New York. Let's open Suzanne from New York. There we go. Not great. Did you hear about the Chinese food?
I did, thank you.
Any special order of Chinese food?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I have to tell you, my daughter works down at Boston Beer Works. It's like a restaurant right
Yeah.
at Fenway.
Oh, yeah.
She was there Saturday, I think, and Bella and George came in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
I hear that's
And she was their server.
the family's
You're
one of their
kidding.
favorite places to go.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's so funny. And she was like, that dog was so good. Like,
I
George
thought
was
good
just
dog.
under the table the whole time, could care less, all the busyness going around. So it was really cute. She didn't realize who it was until after they left. And then I guess Bella's mom gave the manager one of your cards or something. So, yeah, so it's very cute.
Huh. That's interesting. Bella's going to go in for surgery.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the dog go with her?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's what's so critical with that pair because they're so bonded to each other that
Yeah.
you'd be crazy to separate them.
Yeah.
So if they could possibly manage to keep them together, they're going to.
That's good. Especially if she's going to children's too, you would think they'd be.
Yeah. They like.
Yeah.
George's a good boy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. They were all so impressed.
There you go.
So well behaved. All right.
Perfect dog. Perfect dog. Here comes Bud.
Here's Bud.
Hello, Bud.
Here I am.
We've been looking all over for you.
Oh, yeah? I was hiding.
Okay.
So we got poo pickers in that package.
We did. We did.
You say no
We
big
have
ones.
diarrhea pickers and then regular pickers. Wonderful. We got them.
They call it Bentley pickers.
Well, it's not Bentley. Some of these little ones can make a bigger mess than him. Except he's a walking pooper.
I know. I
And here we have more vet wrap. I think you may be getting enough vet wrap for a moment. It's sort of the personal equivalent of duct tape around here. Tie everything together with vet wrap.
Who's it from?
Tina. Tina. Shunk. Boy, they're being noisy in there.
Yeah. We've been waiting for them to crash and they're not crashing.
Not crashing yet. Okay.
So is there a laundry bin
Oh,
report?
I didn't see one, but it isn't.
Throw it on the board.
So the only other thing I have is the building. And you can hold this. This is kind of funny, I think. You can hold that up. See what they can hold. This is, if you want your warranty to be valid, you have to put the building up and then take pictures of it.
Oh, really?
Exactly where they've described there.
Oh,
I think
boy.
that's pretty interesting.
The exact positioning.
The exact position of the cameras, just to make sure you've done it right. I think that's pretty. It's a nice company. I like them. ClearSpan.
Did they do that with the other one?
No, the other one, they sent a crew to put it up, and it even I could tell it was not done right. Nobody's listening to me yet.
Yeah, I know. There's more to go in it.
Yes, okay, you got it. They sent a crew to put it up, and they did put it up. But I looked at it and I realized that's not done right, because all the turnbuckles that you're supposed to tighten the cables, these were way out at the very end, or they're butted up against each other. Turns out all those cables were labeled for different positions in the building, and they hadn't paid attention to it. So they were put, and then they did many situations where they wound a cable around something, put a nut on top, but didn't really catch it. There was a bunch of stuff that just wasn't right. So I took pictures of it and I sent it out to Iowa, and they sent a guy in who took it all down and put it back up again.
Who did the first construction? Local or
It was a ClearSpan, but they had a construction crew from Connecticut.
subcontract?
My guess is they no longer work for them.
Yeah.
They did an awful job, but they were so embarrassed that they came down and they took it down and put it back up, and I thought that was very amazing. Another amazing thing, I have misters in the tea tent, which are fans that have that spray water at the same time and cool the place off down there, and they're really good. They're very good. And I bought 2 of them from Hammacher Schlemmer just a year ago, not quite a year ago, and one of them has stopped rotating. So Bud took it all apart, found the problem, and there was a little motor, and I was going to call him up and the company and order a little motor for Bud to put back in. I couldn't get the company on the phone, so I called Hammacher Schlemmer and I said, "Hey, these people won't answer my phone call. I'm trying to get it fixed, because after all, Bud took it apart and we really want to get it fixed again." And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it broke. We'll just send you another one." So they're sending us another one. She said, "When you get it, just save the card and put the sticker on the card and send the other one back to us.
Oh,
and
okay.
There'll be no charge.
That'd be great.
We're wondering how
Yeah.
you're going to send it back.
Yeah, in the box that the other one comes in.
Yeah,
Nice.
perfect.
Perfect.
Yep.
So, at any rate, that's, when you deal with a nice company, you deal with a nice company. They charged a lot, but it's a good company.
Mhm.
At least I was impressed. So, anyway, this is how you put the building together, which we're going to do.
We'll be going through it page by page.
Well, yeah, we certainly will. We certainly will. And they have you have to read these, must read prior to construction. That's, like how not to kill yourself.
Right.
And it tells you what the names that they use, the language that they use. And it's, I hate to say it's idiot proof because we'll get it all wrong yet.
Nothing is idiot.
But, they got pictures of how you're supposed to do it. Should be fun. So tomorrow, now that I have the ground anchors, I can put them in the sonotubes and fill them with rocks. And I think a bag of cement is the way I'm going to go.
Yep. Yep.
So what you do is you wet the rocks down first. So the concrete sticks better? Is that an old wives' tale or is that real?
I've never done it.
Well, I've always wet the rocks if I want the whole thing to stick together, so that's what I will be doing. I'm hopefully going to get somebody else to mix the concrete. But Ryan's not here, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So, anyway, somehow we'll get it done by Saturday, or at least a lot of it done by Saturday. Now, anybody got any questions?
Uh-huh. Let's see, now that you have had several weeks to watch the starlets at their outdoor feeding table, what do you think of their hips?
Fine. I don't see any problems. The bones on these creatures, my lord. Gronk has a front end on him bigger than an awful lot of the sort of tan show dog type,
Mm-hmm. Clark is
I mean, he's got a leg in each corner.
Yeah, I think he and Clark are going to be big boys.
He's well, who else got a big front end is Chaos.
Yep.
You drive a truck through her front legs. Really?
Did Megan make it back from Florida?
Her mother was on the way to the airport to pick her up, and that's as far as I know. So apparently she's on a plane, and she is flying Delta. That's who her mother used to work for. And the mother explained to me how it could happen. Planes don't go here, there, and everywhere. And so she just didn't get a plane home.
Who was that telling the story about Bella? I don't know if she wants to be identified.
Do you want to tell them who you are in there, Mary? I don't think she wants to tell them.
I don't think she heard you.
I'm not sure.
Probably not.
I'm not sure. Her name is Mary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary?
Yes.
They want to know who you are. Did you want to tell them?
Who I am?
Well, it's like you came out here and stood here and talked.
I did. I'm sorry. No, I live around the corner.
You're part of it now.
I am.
There you are. She lives around the corner.
I live around the corner. I'm a special ed teacher.
You're who? Special ed?
Special ed teacher.
And you're getting practice here, right?
Special dog. Very sweet special dog.
There you go. Do you know that Donna's a special ed type too, you know?
What?
You know Donna is a special ed type too.
Yes. Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, she managed special ed in Chelsea or something weird. She's retired now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There are a couple special ed people around. There you are. Thankfully.
Everyone's saying the pups are crazy,
Yeah.
so I guess I can hear them. Okay, are there plugs that go in the bone pools to keep the water in? It looked like the one on Puppy Hill is missing. If yes, I will call the company and try to get a replacement for you. That's from It's Only Puppy Love.
I don't know. Why is it leaking?
I don't know. It looked like there's water in it when I was down there.
I thought you just turned them over to empty them.
Well, they did.
Oh. I don't know of any problem with them.
Yeah, there wasn't that much water in them.
Yeah, I don't want.
Lot
The
of
puppies
dirt.
are so young. They're, a couple inches is all you need.
Tuppy Cat laughs every time you call Bentley a walking pooper.
Walking pooper.
Okay, do you have hearing aids?
I do. What?
Are they in?
They are in.
Are they working? Well, you can hear that.
I can hear that.
Hey, babe.
She's had something.
Oh, there was a
in
little
her
bit
throat.
of
Bit
spit
of
up
phlegm,
there.
phlegm and stuff coming up. Something's coming up.
Is it coming up?
Yeah. Kind of drool.
Oh.
What's wrong, Bailey?
We get a towel and get that
What's wrong?
under control. Yeah, she's been coughing that up quite regularly.
This is more than I realized.
You better leave the towel there.
Yeah, okay. It's very. I know.
So it's a clear span, good outfit.
Clear Span's a good outfit. Yes, I do think so. I don't mind advertising for somebody whose product we use and approve of. But I don't really want to take on advertising something we don't use, you know?
Okay, someone wanted to know if that is an itty bitty toilet plunger.
Well, that certainly is a good idea. No, this is the beginning of a spirit stick. I haven't gotten around to decorating it yet.
With part of a red nose.
That's right, it was a red nose once.
Uh-huh.
But it does look like an itty bitty toilet plunger, doesn't it? We don't have any itty bitty toilets around here, though. I don't know.
Oh, boy. Yeah, excellent testimonials for Clearspan and Hemmecker Schwimmer.
Yes.
Have you heard from our Leander friend since the terrible storms? This Leander has been in the path.
We didn't get anything from him today. We did yesterday, though, didn't we?
I don't know.
I think so.
Are you going to have a name for the new building?
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh,
That
That's-
place over there.
let's get it up first.
T10
umbrella.
Annex.
The umbrella.
Okay, let's see.
Mini arena. Mini.
Okay, I've been thinking about the truck driver who brought the 18-wheeler up earlier. Wouldn't you like to hear him this evening at the truck stop telling everyone about the old lady at the dog farm who loaded the truck herself with her front end loader?
Probably. The funnier story with that trucking business, though, is I was sitting in the teepee one night, just sitting there, and I don't know why, but Pam or somebody was down at the street, and we were expecting a delivery with a big truck, and so he wouldn't come up the driveway. Well, it was the dog food, maybe. It could have been the dog food. At any rate, he wouldn't come up the driveway. He was scared to go up the driveway because he was afraid he'd have to back out. Apparently, he doesn't know how to back up too well. So I don't know what the problem was, but anyway. Pam went down there and said, well, there's a 77-year-old woman outside her teepee up there. That'll back it in for you if you want.
Yeah.
The vision was lovely.
Not related to any topic, but notice how pretty Carlene's hair is.
Oh, my
Really
word.
good haircut.
Boy, it must have been really bad. I should give them my haircutter's name and phone number, and then they can call her when I look too bad. I mean, that's the way it works with some of the neighbors. They used to call Jill and say, would you go cut her hair? She looked like hell.
Yeah, maybe that truck driver could drive through chaoses for next.
It's a good thing he didn't get here when we thought he would. We had so many cars down there.
Yeah.
We tried to move them out to get ready for him. And the minute we moved everybody out and got ready, then a few more arrived and parked in those spots. So we really would have had a problem. He'd have pulled down in there and cried.
Mary from around the corner. They've already nicknamed her Special Mary.
Special Mary. You're Special Mary.
What did you think of the puppies playing in the pool?
I didn't really get to look at them too much.
They were having a ball when I saw
I
them.
bet they were.
Yeah.
I was busy unloading the truck.
Volunteers is so important to SDP. How did you get volunteers before the cameras?
People drift in and out,
Mhm.
you know. Not everybody stays here forever. You stay here a long time.
Yeah.
They're still here.
Word of mouth I got.
Yep.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
crazy lady with the front end loader.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes.
Oh, what's for dinner?
Chinese food that you're going to go get.
Uh-huh.
Pam is supposed to have called it.
I hope she did. Okay, so okay, someone on comments mentioned that Megan's mom makes a bean salad that Carlene raves about.
Yes, we got bean salad tonight.
Would it be possible if she agrees to post it for the CPs? The
What am I
recipe.
supposed to post? The salad?
The recipe, I guess.
I don't know this recipe. We got to get after Megan's mother. I'm sure she'll
It's
do
a
it.
secret.
No, I don't think. That's old. That's old. That's old women type thing that have secret recipes. You know, nobody does anymore.
She'll give every ingredient except for one.
Yeah.
That's the beans. Thanks, Explorer, for fixing the comment bar. No, I don't have it.
You don't have the comment
No,
bar?
I still have to sort by newest.
Oh,
Let's see. There's a newest. Yes, I know to keep refreshing. Somebody is making their spirit stick as we speak.
oh, good. So those spirit sticks are kind of fun. I like it. And if you're going to get a shirt, we don't know how much. I haven't ordered the shirts yet, so we don't know how much they are and things. But what you're supposed to do is write your name and address on the back of the spirit stick and the size shirt that you want. And that's how we're going to keep track of who gets what shirt. I think we tried it last year, but last year it got very complicated because somebody said, well, I'll give you $10 toward her shirt because she doesn't have $10, and later on she'll send you the address, and then we get an address we didn't know who it belonged to, and then somebody else say, well, she wanted to change her size shirt. I mean, it was crazy. So if whatever you write on the back of the shirt, that's who's getting it and what size they get. Oh, did you go?
I did, 'cause
She went.
I just put the dogs up and went.
Oh, my word. Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. It made better sense to me.
Okay, here's an additional comment about the trucker. And can you imagine the trucker explaining about Dolores?
Yeah.
He was very cheerful, Stella.
Even better, explaining her sister in the used car lot.
Underneath the tent. Where's her sister now?
Trixie is in the doghouse,
Oh, that's right. She's in the dog
in the
house.
V-pen.
Right. She looks good under the teepee, though.
Yep.
We may not be able to get her there because that's one thing those guys were doing while they were here was nailing down the teepee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they hung the drapes inside and then nail it down.
Is Bailey's health generally affected by the heat?
She's a little worse for wear now. But she trotted up there today. You know, she's got something with this gagging bit. It must be her allergies.
It could
It
be.
could be.
Could be just the darn pollens.
The pollen is all over.
Yeah.
I get it in my
gets to me.
throat, I cough. I
Yeah,
never
I
sneeze, but I cough.
Sneezing, raspy throat.
Yeah,
Great stuff.
I have to wear a mask when I mow my lawn.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that. Yeah.
This time of year, not only during pollen season.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Well, people I work with say that between the dust, because it's so dry,
yeah.
and the pollen, it's terrible.
Yeah. I could water that field, that flat field, with we have a well, you know. We have a well down 500 feet.
Hmm.
And I usually wait till August because it's usually so dry, but I could run the water in that field.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a switch downstairs, 2 switches, 55 watts or something. Those 2 switches that run the well,
Oh, yeah, it's a 50 amp circuit breaker.
50 amp circuit breakers.
Just an on and off.
Yeah, and the minute you turn it on, it comes firing out the, et cetera. So I can do that.
There we go again.
Had to talk about it.
Okay, so we're almost done.
Almost, I think. Is this men's night for mail call? Says we're great. Thank you. Well, Noel look for puppies.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
She didn't seem to want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I think she knew.
Let's see. Is Mariah definitely in heat?
I don't know. I don't know, and that's a stupid answer. I should know. I will find that out tomorrow, hopefully. Well,
Well,
actually, what I did was I sat in the tea tent and watched Bentley.
yeah.
She didn't seem
He's not
very
interested.
no.
Yeah.
But she still could be coming in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking that this person wants to know what the puppies are eating now.
They're on regular food by now.
Are they?
I think so. I think we were phasing out the puppy food and going on to the straight. This Purina that we have now is the Savor. Is that what it is? SAVOR.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good food. That's a good food. And I know that in the amount of food that they gave us, I thought it was going to be good for 2 months. It's good for 3 months because they all began to get so damn fat I had to cut them back. So it's a lot better food, or it's a lot higher caloric food than the dog chow we were feeding. It's a nice food.
We were talking about how big Gronk and Clark are getting. Do you think their growth is pretty much where they're supposed to be right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're going to be big
I don't
dogs.
know.
I
They're
think.
going to be big dogs. I hope they're not like these other. We've got some monster dogs down there.
Yeah.
Hugo. Hugo. And what, Ziggy?
Ziggy.
Ziggy.
Ziggy's a good sized boy. And
That's all?
there's more.
Oh dear.
Are you going to have a design contest for the t-shirts like we did last year?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to Tina. I had somebody send me a design, I couldn't remember why, so, nice design. Of course, you see, I designed the dog, so naturally I'm prejudiced.
Uh-huh.
I like the simplicity of just the line.
Yeah. With the-
Yeah. Took me a long time to do that line. And then I had a big argument with my family about whether it ought to have an eye. And we did put the eye in finally.
Is that a compromise?
Janine is very opinionated on these things.
Yeah.
I never should have asked her.
So it says you'll be amazed what stories a trucker might make up about Dolores.
Oh,
Blue Penguin says go eat.
go eat. That's a good
While
idea.
it's still hot.
Yes, that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
That was part of the plan for the guest house.
Okay, someone mentioned the lights are off and the pins.
What?
Someone mentioned the lights are off down in the alleyway. I think,
Probably ought to be.
yeah.
Gonna attract
I don't think there are
mosquitoes.
any dogs over there.
We're in
Low
10?
on the priority list.
On the new side, back side.
Yeah, could be.
That's where the lights are off.
They didn't cost us.
Okay. Okay.
night.
Night, everybody.
We're gonna eat.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, no run, walk, take your car. Too much.
Yeah.
It is hot, those dogs are just panting up a storm.
Oh, yeah.
Are we ready to eat?
I put their plates over there and
Oh, wow, okay.
I did them dish it out, but
Oh, come on.
I can manage. I can manage. Okay, I'm shutting off this thing. Shutting off.
Still up?